There is a third Republican caught in the chaos of the Florida recount. State Representative Matt Caldwell is locked in a tight race for state agriculture commissioner, and he has filed a lawsuit of his own against Broward County.
Caldwell says nearly 80,000 votes magically appeared after the polls closed, and he joins us right now live from Fort Myers to tell us the story. So let me get this straight, Matt. You were way ahead when you went to bed. You got up the next day. 80,000 votes appear, and your opponent is in the lead.
Yeah, it's totally outrageous, and we're just trying to get to the bottom of it. We were up 40,000 votes on Tuesday night. Based on what was reported, there was only 30,000 votes that could have possibly still come in from Broward. So we declared victory, go to bed, and over the next 4 days, they found 80,000 ballots, as you said. And every time we asked, where did they come from? Are they vote by mail? Are they early votes? Are they day of? No answers on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We finally had to file a lawsuit against them, and in fact, Ms. Snipes refused to be served with that lawsuit twice. It took us a third time finally on Saturday to serve it. Got us in court here yesterday and the day before. We're trying to get public records out of her so we can just demonstrate a chain of custody. Where did these votes come from? Because as of Tuesday night, there's no possible way she could have had 80,000 votes hanging out there. And I think before we move forward, we've got to get a straight answer on exactly where all these votes came from.
Well, by law, isn't she supposed to tell you guys where those from where they came?
Exactly. If you go to any other supervisor in the state, 65 other offices can tell you which kind of vote it was, when it was cast, where it was cast, and what time it was reported. You're required to finish early votes at 7:30 on Tuesday night. You know, there's no more of those cast after Sunday. It's closed for 48 hours. She still had that line open until Saturday. How is that possible? And you over and over again you ask, where are these vote by mail numbers coming from? Or is she voting votes that came in before 7 on Tuesday, or is she still collecting mail, which is illegal on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? My point is to make sure anybody who voted legally before 7 o'clock, let's count those votes. Whoever's the winner's the winner. I'm not looking to win through some kind of legal loophole. I just want the truth, and I think we deserve it.
So you're looking for transparency, but at the same time, do you think there's something funny going on?
Well, it certainly could be. I mean, you look at the history of this office. She's already been found guilty earlier in this primary of messing things up. You've got 2 years ago in 16 illegally destroying ballots. We've got an affidavit from an employee in 16 who says she caught other employees filling out blank ballots in that election cycle. We're probably going to end up presenting that in court. It's really incredible.
All right, so your opponent was Nikki Fried. What's happening now? Is she gone to Tallahassee, or is this still just tied up in court and there hasn't been declared a winner?
Well, this election doesn't get certified. The timeline is next Tuesday is when that's supposed to occur, following the recounts, and we'll probably have a manual recount once the machine recount is done coming this Friday. But again, all of those steps really for me are impossible to contemplate because I haven't gotten a satisfactory answer about the origin of 80,000 ballots last week in Broward County, and that would directly affect the outcome of this race. That's really the answer we've got to get before we can move forward on any of these other questions.
All right. He's a Republican, and he's running for Ag Commissioner down in the great state of Florida. Matt Caldwell, thank you very much for telling your story.
If you run again, you might need to move to a different county.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Matt.
All right. Meanwhile, remember this illegal